Join St. Paul's United Methodist Church in Helena, Montana for a 3-day participatory workshop with Paul, Vasile, and Leah Silvieus.
In the midst of the social, spiritual, and physical isolation of the last few years, I have, like I imagine many of you have, felt alone.
I see and feel so much weariness in our communities, and especially leaders are weary of making constant decisions.
I ache to look toward the future with hope while still feeling the weight of the burdens of the last few years.
But what would it look like for us to be together and own, yes, the difficulty and the challenge of this season, and yet continue to be looking for and searching for, looking for words and for textures, for sounds, for colors that help renew and revive.
We still come to God's table, hungry for the hospitality of welcome, relationship, and interconnection, thirsty for reinvigoration of our imagination and hope.
I'm hungry for community.
I come hungry for new ways of perceiving, risking, nurturing, and loving through collective art making and fellowship.
I'm thirsty for movement toward justice.
I look forward to exploring with you the ways we hunger together, how we can feed each other, and how we can be fed.
That as we step into spaces of vulnerability, of sharing, both out of our grief, out of our loss, but also out of the incredible sense of promise we are seeing as the church and the landscape of religious life in our community is being reshaped in this very moment. How can we creatively respond? How can we engage, not out of anxiousness, but out of love?
So join us. Join a collaborative gathering of clergy, music ministers, laity, activists, artists, and seekers to explore and invent new models for engaging the sacred. Co-create generative embodied music, liturgy, art practices, and worship, and reconnect to our voices, our spaces, and our communities. Together, we will learn new tools for creating worship infused with genuine care and hope.
I hope that you will take time to be with us over this Pentecost weekend as we are listening into and yearning for a fresh breath, a fresh movement of spirit in our lives, in the lives of our faith communities, and may I even say in the life of our world.
Welcome, friends, to the table. We look forward to seeing you.
This event is part of the St. Paul's George Harper Expanding Faith Series, Enlivening the Church of Today and Envisioning the Church of Tomorrow.